My name is Christina Beck. I'm the Regional Coordinator with the Alzheimer's Association, and this is Kaarmin Ford, our Development Director, and we want to talk to you today about Alzheimer's disease. And so I'm just going to ask Kaarmin a few questions to gain awareness. And so, what are some facts and figures about Alzheimer's disease?
Sure. Well, we know that currently Alzheimer's disease is the sixth leading cause of death in the United States. It is the only one of the top 10 diseases that can't be prevented, cured, or even slowed down. Every 66 seconds, someone in the United States develops Alzheimer's disease. And again, with the top 10 diseases, while the rates of death have decreased over the last 10 years, Alzheimer's rates of death have increased over 60% in the last 10 years. So this is truly an epidemic that we need to raise awareness and to do something about.
In honor of Black History Month, we know that Alzheimer's impacts African Americans. How so?
We know that African Americans are twice as likely than whites to develop Alzheimer's disease, and they are more likely to get diagnosed later in the stages or to even have a diagnosis at all. They are not as likely to have a diagnosis. We know that about 45% more Medicaid dollars go to assisting African Americans with Alzheimer's disease or another type of dementia. And we think it could be due to the fact that diseases like diabetes and heart disease are increased in African Americans, so that might have some sort of correlation with Alzheimer's disease.
We know that Alzheimer's affects anybody with the brain, so what are ways that the community can be involved?
Sure. Yeah, so community, again, you said it, like everybody, if you have a brain, you are at risk to get this disease. So there's a couple of things that the communities can do. I know here in Morgantown we have our own Walk to End Alzheimer's, which is happening on October the 16th, 21st, 16th.
Yes.
Okay, it's good. Christina's the one to talk to you about that, where people can come out and raise funds and raise awareness for the disease. You can volunteer to serve on one of our committees, like the Walk to End Alzheimer's Committee, or our second signature event, The Longest Day. You can get involved with that, which takes place in June. You can come volunteer. We have Trial Match, which is a service that links clinical trials. Anybody, you can be healthy, you can have mild cognitive impairment. There are clinical trials happening all across the country. So we want to make sure that we keep those clinical trials stocked full of people who are willing, so that we can get the results done faster and hopefully come to a cure faster. But just give us a call, 800-272-3900, or our website, alz.org/WV. To find out more, you can call Christina here in our Morgantown office. She'll get you hooked up.
And I just want to make a correction on the date. That was October 15th, so at the WVU Coliseum. So we're really excited. So if you want to be a part of the planning committee or come walk with us, we would appreciate your support. And by raising funds from Walk, what are ways that, what are some services that the Alzheimer's Association provides?
Sure. So the Alzheimer's Association, we have a whole host of support services for families, like our 24/7 helpline that people can call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and ask any questions from get a list of doctors or care planning or attorneys, behaviors, or if you just need a person to talk to, we're here 24/7. We do a whole host of community workshops on things like the basics of Alzheimer's disease, knowing the 10 signs, that we can come out and do in any community, church, library, to get that awareness piece built. We do care consultations at one-on-one with families to sort of map out care planning. We have support groups all over the state and here in Morgantown where folks can come to really just network with other people and have that support type of thing. And then also on the care, that's our care side, and then the other side, we are the largest private funder of Alzheimer's disease research in the entire world, and only third next to the U.S. government and the Chinese government. So part of the money that we raise through events like The Longest Day and Walk to End Alzheimer's goes to fund that research, which is why we need people in Trial Match as well, to make sure that we've got people in there, subjects to have research on. So
Well, thank you for coming up to Morgantown all the way from Charleston. And we appreciate your support.
Well, yeah, well, thanks for having me. And again, if anybody needs anything, anytime, day or night, 800-272-3900.
And if you're impacted by Alzheimer's disease and you need some support, you can attend our local support group right here in Morgantown the first Monday and Wednesday of the month from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. And you can come out and talk to your peers and get further education about Alzheimer's disease and just have a listening ear. And if you would like to visit us in our office for a care consultation, you can come to 1299 Kaarmin Drive, the 3rd floor, right here in Morgantown, across from the Holiday Inn.